my message to you, do whatever you need to do to obtain a peace of mind without going against your morals and your ethics. Because peace of mind, that's something I truly can't live without. You can have all the money in the world, you can have all the women in the world. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Kingleeek, and I'm back with another motherfucking back with another banger, man. So it's been about like 2 weeks since I've been on YouTube. I've been dealing with stuff like outside of social media, real life shit. So I feel as though there's no only right way to bring this shit back with a Q&A. So with that being said, before we get into this, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, man. So, hey, I got faith in y'all. Y'all gotta have faith in me, man. So let's run this motherfucker up, man. Like I said, man, we started from the bottom, but we're not staying at the bottom. So, like I said, we're gonna start this off with a Q&A. And I did a poll on my Instagram maybe a couple days ago. Yeah, a couple days ago. Just asking my supporters, asking my followers, like, any questions they have for me to answer, and I'm gonna try to be as transparent as possible. So, without any further ado, let's get into this shit. We're gonna start off with something. We're just gonna start off with something basic. So, how old am I? My current age, I'm 23 years old. Birthday, yeah, I ain't asked all that, so I ain't gonna tell y'all my birthday. But I'm 23 years old currently. 24 soon. 24 soon. So y'all gonna be aware of when I turn 24, but y'all just not gonna know right now in this video because I ain't gonna ask that question. Somebody asked me, how tall am I? Short kings need love, man. I'm under the 6 foot club. I'm currently like 5'7". 5'7", but hey, you catch the kid with some forces on, some shoes with some little extended heel. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", but nah, without anything, I'm like 5'7". So the short kings need love, ladies. So fellas, man, if you're under the 6 foot club, man, you ain't gotta be 6 foot to pull bad women. Trust me, you don't. But all right, next. Somebody asked me, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? So it's crazy that somebody asked me this shit, because I was just talking to my homegirl about this shit a couple of days ago. We was watching The Boys. We was watching The Boys. No, we was watching Gen V. So it's like the spinoff off The Boys. We was watching that shit. So we were watching that shit, and I asked her, I was like, yo, so like, if you could be any if you had any superpower, what would it be? She told me, my superpower, mine would be mind control. Because it's just like, your mind is your most powerful thing. Like, you know, as a man, you know, you want to have the physical strength, the super speed, you want to be able to fly. All that shit cool. But if I can control your mind, you doing whatever the fuck I tell you to do. You doing whatever the fuck you doing whatever I say. Like, if I have mind control, I could literally like start a whole fucking war for no reason. Just because I have the ability to control your mind. Think about that. Mind control is definitely, like, when I was younger though, I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I always wanted to be like a little shapeshifter. Yeah, like a shapeshifter. I always wanted to be a shapeshifter because I was like heavy on Teen Titans and Beast Boy. If you know, you know, man. Beast Boy was that he was cold when he was able to shapeshift into different animals and shit. So I would shapeshift into different animals, but if I could shapeshift into different humans, that's OP. Come on, that's different. That's different. So my superpower would honestly have to be mind control, just because you can do a lot with it, honestly. Somebody asked me, where do you work? What's your day job? I'm not gonna disclose all of that information, but just know, like, hey, ain't nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, man, as long as you get into the bag. However, whichever way you doing it, man, you know, we all got dreams and aspirations of escaping that 9 to 5, but you gotta have something to hold you down in the meantime. I got a pretty good opportunity, and they take care of me. So that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. What's your higher calling? That's deep. That's deep. And so if y'all want to get deep, we could get deep with it real quick. So man, what's my higher calling? What's my higher calling? Honestly, I strongly believe in my soul. I believe in my heart that I'm meant to just influence and inspire individuals. Just growing up, I've always had, and I didn't grow up having all the money in the world. I really didn't. Like I grew up, you know. Hey, mom, if you're watching this, you know how we grew up. Bro, if you're watching this, you know how we grew up, man. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but yeah, we had a pretty solid living situation. But that being said, like just growing up and shit like that, everybody that I've always came across, like I've always inspired them to do something, whether it was either in fashion, whether it was photography, whether it was getting money. I've always just lifestyle things. Like I've always inspired people just to, you know, strive to be better than their current situation. That's why me and my boy, we created Ascension Only, and that's our clothing brand. I'll talk about that later, maybe another video. But my higher calling is to continuously impact and to influence the world by any means necessary. Anything that's not going against morals and ethics, of course. So I ain't gonna say by any means necessary. I'm gonna be on some Fidel Castro shit. But nah, that's fucked up. But nah, on some real shit though, I really do believe my calling is to impact and influence the masses. And honestly, like it's a very challenging task to think about, because it's like you're gonna have people that love you, you're gonna have people that hate you, you're gonna have people that, you know, they disguise the hate with the love. So just be very cautious and just use your discernment when it comes to, you know, dealing with individuals and stuff like that. What's your short-term and your long-term goals to accomplish? So we can start with short-term goals. I do have some plans for social media. I just want to just get to certain brackets of my social media. So that's one of my short-term goals as far as social media. YouTube, with the YouTube, well, YouTube is like long-term, so I'm not really thinking too much with YouTube right now. I'm just doing this shit because I enjoy it. But on like some real life shit, like one of my short-term goals is to sign with the commercial agency. So I've been doing commercial work and stuff like that. So I want to just continuously just keep putting myself out there to you know, so companies can see that, okay, he's working, you know. So I'm just building up my social media and just becoming that individual that I'm meant to be, in a sense. So that's definitely one of my short-term goals. Say just moving. I plan on moving maybe in the next year. It just depends on how you want to put short-term goal. I think short-term goal, anything like less than a year. Long-term is like 5 to 10 years. So like any like short-term goal would have to be just moving out of Florida. And like Florida's cool and all, but I definitely plan to move out of Florida pretty soon. I'm single, I don't have no kids, so I don't really have any real responsibility tying me down to the state, and a job is not gonna tie me the fuck down. A job is not gonna tie me down nowhere, like I said. So as soon as I was about to start talking about my short-term, my long-term goals, my fucking phone died. So use my other phone right now. So the short-term and long-term goal, that's very personal in my opinion. It's very personal, but it's a Q&A, so I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. Let's start with short-term. So short-term is something that I see under a year, like me achieving in under a year. I definitely want to travel some more within this year. So the end of this year, next year, of course, within the year. And definitely want to travel more. I have some business plans in mind with a couple of business partners that I don't want to get too in depth with. Y'all will just see it. But we're looking to you know, put that into motion in the next 6 months. So yeah, like I said, y'all just be on the lookout for that. I'm trying to think. Modeling, just continuously just modeling as much as possible, getting as many gigs as possible. Because right now I'm like a commercial model. Like I do commercial modeling, so I'm like a freelance type of model. So I was just like a model like your products and stuff like that. So if y'all have any products that y'all want me to model, skincare, it could be skincare, it could be anything fashion related, I'll model it for you guys, shout you out. Like that's just what I'm just looking to the lane that I'm looking to go in right now. Long-term goals, I'm not gonna give y'all all my short-term goals. I'll just give y'all like a little taste of it. my long-term goals. Long-term is like 5 to 10 years, like 5 to 10 years. But 5 to 10 years, that's like that's a long time. That's a long time to think about. But it's good to think about, you know, your future. You have to think about your future, because we get so caught up in the now, we get so caught up in the present moment, and there's nothing wrong with being present, but also having in the back of your head and your subconscious, like, what am I going to do 5 to 10 years from now? Whatever I'm doing right now is going to affect where I am in life and what I'm doing in life 5 to 10 years from now. So I would just honestly say, just continuously being on the right track that I am, that I'm going on right now, the path that I'm walking on, and ultimately 5 to 10 years from now, I do want to have my own property, own some land, of course, own some very, very valuable assets. Not going to get too much into that, but I have some plans of just acquiring assets in life. Taking off with our clothing brand, Ascension Only, 5 to 10 years from now with our clothing brand, I definitely want it to be a very, like, a household name. So you're going to see Ascension Only everywhere. When I say everywhere, you're going to see it everywhere. Just because it's not only just a brand, but it's a lifestyle that me and my bro, like, we embody this, and the community that we've built in the span of like freaking 6 months is crazy. Like, I just appreciate everybody that has been supporting Ascension Only, because it's bigger than us. It's definitely bigger than us. 5 to 10 years from now, that's like, I don't know if I want to disclose all of that. Like, I know what I want to do, but I don't want to just disclose it, right? I don't know, man. Like, you got any informatives listening? Who else is listening to this? I gotta be I gotta be careful with how I'm talking, man. Let me get to the next question. Somebody said, not a question, you handsome as fuck. I'll spoil you. Whoever said that, hey, I don't even know who said that. Whoever said that, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate that. Hopefully you're a woman, because I don't know who this is. So if it's a dude, no disrespect to you, brother. But if it's a woman, baby, hit my line, baby. Hit my line. Somebody asked me, bro, I ain't gonna ask this. This is very vulgar, and I ain't even trying to, bro, somebody somebody asked me, is it hung? It's hung, question mark. Is it cut or uncircumcised? Yo, I'm not fucking answering that. No, I'm not answering that. Come on now, I'm not answering that. What other fields do you have interest in besides fashion? So, if I'm being honest with you, I got my hands dipped in a lot of different things, a lot of different cookie jars. So, I would just say one of the things I do have interest in will be investments. So, like stocks, cryptos, forex, the foreign exchange market. And I'm not trying to goddamn get you to subscribe to my membership, subscribe to my course. I'm gonna teach you. You gonna earn while you learn. I ain't doing all that shit. I actually know how to trade. Like, and if you know, you know. We got a team full of traders and hitters in this motherfucker. Like, if you know, you know, man. But investments, I would say real estate, because it's a lot of liquidity. You can definitely make some money. You can definitely lose a lot of fucking money off of real estate. So you definitely have to be very cautious. You have to surround yourself by individuals, and just ultimately just be able to take a risk, take calculated risk. Don't just take dumbass risk just because you got bread to spend, and take calculated risk in life. So I would say just real estate, investments, and honestly, like, influence, like lifestyle. Like, maybe that's fashion, but I would say influence. As far as, when I say influence, I mean like on the mindset, because not everybody has that person in their life that they could talk to. Not everybody has that person in their life that they can learn from, that they can, like, I'm not going to be on no like big bro, little bro shit, like look up to, but you want somebody that you could learn from. You want somebody that's around your same age, that's kind of been through what you've been through, to be able to realize, like, shit, okay, bro is just in that situation. He got himself out of that situation. I'm currently in that situation, so I can get myself out of that situation as well too. But it just takes the mindset, and not everybody has, a strong mindset. A lot of people are lost in this world, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are stagnant in this world. There's nothing wrong with that. as long as you are self-aware of your current position. If you're just living life, this is how I see it. When I read this book called Outwitting the Devil, I see it like this. They described people that don't think for themselves as a drifter. Like people that just think of plastic in the water, plastic in the ocean. Plastic in the ocean, it just drifts. It just goes with the flow. It just goes with the flow. You don't want to be in that. That's why you have people like me. You have people like me to get you out that rut, to get you, and to make you realize that you're meant to do something greater than, you know, what you're currently going through. And that's what I always preach. This is like, your current situation is not going to dictate your future. It's not. Your work ethic, your faith, your mindset, all of that's going to dictate where you go in life. You cannot let your current situation dictate where you are going. You cannot, man. If I was let my current situation to dictate where I'm at, if my mom would have did it, I wouldn't be fucking here. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be talking to y'all right now, man, because I would be so overwhelmed with what everybody had to say about me. Understand this, man. Understand this. A lot of people talk a lot of shit about you. There's nothing wrong with that. That means you're doing something right. And the people that are speaking bad on you, man, they're just not for you. People are going to talk shit regardless. Like I always say, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. People are going to say something regardless. They are. That's inevitable. But when people talking shit about you, man, just know you're doing something right. But in reality, not everybody want to see you to win, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll have people that want to see you win, and you'll have people that don't want to see you win. Go where you are valued. Lesson of the day: go where you are valued. Because if you do not go where you are valued, you will be misused. You will be abused. You will be all of that. You will stress yourself out because you're trying to please people that don't see your value. Stop that shit, y'all. I had a bad habit of doing that shit, honestly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been there. I've been in certain situations that a lot of people are going through. So I understand for sure. But like I said, man, go where you're valued. You know what women say? What he wants someone else do? Same way with friendships, same way with relationships, man. If this certain group don't see your value, another friend group will. If this job don't see your fucking value, another job will. You feel me? That's just a very universal law. Like, somebody will see your value. Go where you're valued. Simple as that. If you were a color, which one would I be? If I was a color, my favorite color, blue. Like, yeah, I got on these little earth tone, like the burgundy, the camel, but my favorite color is blue. Like, I love all colors of blue. Yeah, cool blue, baby. You like spicy. Of course I like spicy. A little spicy. I see you. I like a little spicy. You lit, baby. I fuck with you. I fuck with you a long way. My dog asks, when we doing a raw ass photo shoot? Bro, hit my phone, bro. Like, I'm always willing to work, man. When it come to photo shoots, when it come to any type of content creation, man, I'm willing to work, bro. I'm not no type of nigga where, cause we, at the end of the day, man, we're all up and coming. And if we're all up and coming, man, you should be willing to work with anybody. I ain't gonna say that, hold on. Because you can't work with everybody. You can't work with everybody. But you should just be willing to work. You should be open to working. And if you work with somebody and you don't like, working with them, don't work with them. Simple as that. But Mike, brother, we can do a fucking photo shoot whenever you want, bro. Like, cause you be clean, nigga, I be clean, cause we could definitely cook some clean shit up, bro. So if you watching this, bro, like I said, man, hit my DM, bro. You know we good over here, man. Somebody asked me if I'm single. Yes, I'm single. I haven't been in a relationship since like January. And honestly, man, I don't even want to speak on that shit, because the way my ex did me, bruh, that's really why I'm cold to women, and like, I'm really like emotionally unavailable to women right now, just simply because, one, I'm focused as fuck right now. I'm very focused, and I don't really have the time to invest into a woman. I'm just looking at the time that I do invest in a woman, I could really invest it back into me. So that's one of the main reasons why I am emotionally unavailable. It's just because I am just not willing to make that commitment just yet. That's just me personally. But another reason is just these women are just these women in this generation, man. You got some good apples. Man. Don't get me wrong. You got some good apples, but these women are just fucking shiesty. Boy, these women are fucking crazy. They don't love you for real. They just love their idea of you, claim that they're unconditional lovers, and they don't even know what the fuck an unconditional lover is. They don't know what the hell that is. It just sounds good to say out their tongue. But nah, man, I love women though. We can be friends, baby. We can, be a little more than friends. But as far as like a relationship, I'm just not looking for that right now. And I tell women that, and some women, they still continue to pursue me, trying to change my mind. Stop doing that, bro. Oh, yeah. But let's talk about that too. My boy, he mentioned, he wanted me to talk about a specific topic. And this topic was, he said, women who try to force a young upcoming man into a relationship even after he says / she knows he's not ready for one. So basically what he's saying is women who try to force men into a relationship after he told her he's not ready for one, and she still knows that he's not ready for a relationship. So he told her he's not ready, and she knows that he's not ready, but she still wants to pursue it. You just fucking selfish. You're selfish at this point. It's because you see that he's upcoming, you see that he has potential, so you're trying to lock him down. You're trying to lock that shit down, and it's not going to work because why? He is a focused man. He's a focused man, and you are not his first priority, baby. You are not his first priority, and that's where a lot of women, they get it misconstrued because they want to be a man's first priority. Baby, you cannot be my priority right now if I'm working on myself. If I'm working on retiring my mama, if I'm working on retiring my family, baby, you cannot be my first priority. You cannot. Simple as that, and it's no disrespect to you because I done told you already that I'm not ready to be in a relationship right now, baby. We can kick it, we can be cordial, we can kick it. But in a relationship, in a committed relationship, I'm not ready to dedicate that much time to you yet. But women will still try to force your hand. They'll still try to force their hand in getting into a relationship with you because they see the potential of you, man. And it's something within themselves. It's something that they have to conquer a man. You feel me? Accidents do happen. I don't want to speak on that. If you know, you know. But that's really what I just believe. It's selfish as fuck, in my opinion. It's selfish that women, they see that this dude is, on a path. Let that man go, bro. Because you're going to sit here and get your hopes up. You're going to sit here and exhaust yourself, stress yourself out, trying to get him to understand, baby, when he will never understand because you're not his first priority. His purpose is his priority. You know how they say purpose over pussy? Purpose over pussy. That's literally it. You got to put your purpose over that because it's just like, if you don't, pussy will continuously run you, man. And pussy already run the world. It already runs the world. It's so much available. We're outnumbered. Think about that. We're already outnumbered. Be patient, bro. Like, and if you're dealing with a woman that doesn't understand where you're trying to go in life, bro, tell that bitch to kick rocks, bro. Tell her to kick rocks because it's just like, baby, if you're not gonna understand and if you're not gonna stay on this journey and build with the kid, then nobody's forcing you to stay with me, baby. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody at all, man. But that was a pretty lengthy video, man. I got real in depth with it. So, let me see if I have any other questions. 3 things you can't live without. So this is gonna be this is what we're gonna end it off with. 3 things that I cannot live without. 3 things Kingleeek can't live without, man. And my first and foremost is gonna be God. My faith is something I can't live without because without my faith, I would not be here. Without my faith, man, I wouldn't have the confidence that I have, man. I wouldn't have the self-love and the love from other individuals like my family, my friends and stuff like that, man. So it's just like I appreciate all of y'all, man. And yeah, I think that's my second thing. My family, my friends, like I appreciate all of y'all. Like I love you guys. Like anybody that has supported me from the jump, man. Anybody that You know, and support is nothing monetary at all. Support is free. Support is free, man. Support is free. So anybody that has supported me, man, I just really appreciate y'all. And I wouldn't be here without y'all. So it'll be my faith, it'll be my family, my friends, because I wouldn't be here without y'all, honestly. Because y'all uplift me, man. And YouTube, man, I appreciate everybody that has been subscribing, everybody that has been, you know, commenting on the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I just really appreciate y'all, honestly. I put up number 4. What the fuck? My third thing that I can't live without, man. My third thing that I can't live without. It'll have to be. I'm a very simple person, very simplistic individual. So I'm not gonna say anything like materialistic things. 'Cause I could literally. I mean, I grew up without this shit. So I ain't even gonna say anything materialistic, whatever. But I would say, peace of mind. 3 things that I can't live without. It'll be my faith, my family, friends, and peace of mind. Yeah. Because when you're at peace with yourself, when you're still, you're able to just observe and you're able to reflect on life. And a lot of people, they run away from that shit. They run away from it. But having a peace of mind, having a clear mind is very powerful. It's very powerful. So my message to you, do whatever you need to do to obtain a peace of mind without going against your morals and your ethics. Because peace of mind, that's something I truly can't live without. You can have all the money in the world, you can have all the women in the world, you can drive the fastest cars in the world, but if you lack peace of mind, you'll never enjoy it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my Q&A. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, for watching this motherfucker to its entirety. Like I said, man, Kingleeek in this motherfucker back with another banger. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, and just be on the lookout for the next video, man.